And it was the self-knowledge in what you find place. This only experience is what's left to face. This to dispose to the strong out. Holding up to find a garden was the city, those within the care. Safeguarded for the weak field, for the conquered enough to tear. To the matter of you can find a head to watch those who can find a door. Lorn over the conduit where the lies, and this is stand over what you can find what's lost, and this will be the torn. Experience of the warfare for the who knows that will command the guard. For this is before for the ancient time, but you can be better. Peripherally matter for the never to take the battleground. For this ground given over the water, wash up on the shore. As if it was by the words alone, for the preparing of the broken door. For the because of him, he was only given the time before. For the according to truth, for the scripture, for the agonizing of death of the glory. He weather for the suffering, for the bestow the eternal gift. For the forever worth to give life for the high into the wholesome heaven. For the brother as the dust you live. Wait for the trials, and this will be miserable enough for the mortal for flesh. A mere wait for because that slaughter one half I enter for the broken death of the iron gate. So that a new hope for the city given, perfectly bordered place for those who find caught for this daily good for the evil to face. This is therefore for the voice of despair. Gross, threatening and poisonous and never the such knowledge, and I do believe in the order for this allows enough for the weeds to kill. I touch your heavens for the fire in the morning, for the you cool the evening, for the breath of the soul, for this life of the bones. There is no hesitation for your love and affection for the sweetest of all. Intention not to listen for the reason for your basic decision. So how did I know for I love you? Ask this to find the morning for the feeling of the rage and all we can tell. Glance, that's complication without that, for this only created them for the form of the magnifying glass for the logic of the wisdom. Problems will not be visible enough to stay in the mind, for never the sweet enough to let it go. For this will be about the complication for who one is right. Layers, fight for the constant, right? Who cares? And I saw the moon light your path, and never saw another for the heavenly know for your comfort, for the wanting you for the light. For this is some of the issue for the perfect enough without half. This is maybe what I could be for the daydream, memory. It's been long to tell for this the feeling and enough to be crazy, hazy. Been shady enough for like the purple dragon, for the spitting of an eye, for the moments like this to make me cry, for the distance and the ravening the words of the heartbreak. A moment for understanding it personally, for the never to find the Sabbath. Every day for the sacred enough at the holy foot, because every day is a part of God's life, and do not wait. Keep everything sacred. It's your heart, mind, breath, this body, soul. I met you with the darkest times, and this defining life of the funding up, for the how the walls are egg white, bright enough for the sun. Dear moon, for the wish I could spend the day laying around in my head over your lap, and this is divine. Chains and another argument, another the strand, for the drain enough of the emotion that hanging over the wall, big down. Buried enough of the knot in the move, for this verdict coming over the impending of a doom, for what you could find going on to take. Unreal for what the pay I get for this with it. Guess the pull for the smoke, for this the cloud, for the stealing of what is a joke, for the system of a bunch and loss, this to work for them. Push your heart once, win over water, for the pick the slaughter, for the flames are getting hotter. Not the mood for this. Wonderful world full of David, that I can find rather be Jacob than ever the load.
Whatever you're working on.
The Rachel. But this is father for the never the mind to find. I must marry first to this to be. Loving soul for the refuse to defend. Against that for the so-called friends and never to find the life of the day, for this entrusted to solace, to the contagious smile, for the shines ablaze, for this a presence to make you stare at finding you forward for the works. Care at least for this to be the all. Asleep enough to crying, for you can find a deathbed to hear me now. Knock a drift into the getting deleted for the orange rose. To match the hair for them for the written, for the orange petals of the gesture, for the who cares enough for the current. Pressure, nirvana bloom, something, some soons, time enough to take up enough of this space, this is disrespected and mistreated. Over the soft until the ember, for the garners of November, for the sour beginnings and the endings that never find a good, and this I dream. Time for us, where sometimes like the fluff, brush your thoughts, look inside, for the standing in the cold, for the everything and unfolding of what you see is gold. Abandoning or run away for the last time. Out of my hands, and I would never change your heart for the last time to take it apart for them. For the new I was making the mistake for the already did, for the when you find the shaking of a stake and this is spellbound. Search everywhere for the flaws of finding and never the love to look. Sometimes your silence is better for the poking someone with your harsh words, and you do not feel what you have. That this is though something and enough for the know. Be a good person, never to share more than enough of this secret to plan with you. Freedom, this is a lifetime for the sinners, and not everyone gets that for the locked up in some.